Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angelscope, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for Virgo for the month of July 2020. All right, so let's just take a deep breath and sort of connect in with the energy for this month. So I'm just really feeling this enormous sense of energy. It's the energy feels as though, like, I feel it for the crown chakra, and it just feels wide and expansive. And I'm seeing a tree, and there's sort of the diagnostics where the tree trunk is very wide. This is sort of the soul diagnostics, and but they are showing me this, my symbol for, which I'm seeing with everybody so far, sort of the naked behind, which is a symbol of vulnerability. And I'm feeling like this is about trying to get to the heart of your truth, and about being yourself, and wanting to really connect with and align with your higher self. And so there's sort of a cannon just sort of came up beside the tree. So you may be feeling like under attack, or there is something that about this process for you that is threatening. It exposes you. It makes you feel, maybe you feel like too much change all at once. And you're not quite sure how to be, in terms of, they're showing me sort of a window now, and a car that's sort of driving to the left, sort of downhill, and maybe this brings up a lot of transitions and other messages. And it's just like, the more you open up to being who you truly are, the more information comes through the writing, like messages, the more information that sort of strips everything away that you're comfortable with. You've become comfortable, and they're showing me a hand on a mushroom. So it's sort of like you're you have your hands around. It's like you want to grab hold of your abundance. You want to manifest your dreams and your goals, but the shifts and changes just make it kind of a bit of a challenge for you. So they're showing me that you're going to be coming out of the other end of this safely, first and foremost. Okay, this is a really indeed a period of transition, and new possibilities, and your desires, and this work that you've been doing is taking you to achieve that goal. There's going to be a fresh, they wrote the word fresh, a fresh new perspective, experience in life. And some things are going to occur, they're writing, that you thought were impossible. So, that's part of what's so difficult about all of this, because things that you once thought were impossible now all of a sudden are possible. And you're adapting and adjusting to that is the work that confronts you. It's the work, that's the cannon, sort of like, that's the threat, because it just defies everything you believed before. All right, so let's take a look at the Archangel that you'll be working with. And this card just fell out of the deck, and it's the Star card. And this is a wonderful card to receive, because it literally just inspires you and gives you that hope. It's a message of hope. It's a message of success. that and indicating like long-term success as well, in whatever you are have enough faith to trust and go with. The Archangel Jophiel is the archangel here, and her name means the beauty of God. Okay, so she's sort of the feng shui archangel, and what this is indicating to me is that you're going to be sort of clearing a lot of energy, clearing a lot of things out of your life. A lot of things are going to be sort of removed. Things are going to open up so that you can have this very powerful shift. And Archangel Raphael is also coming in and indicating, and Archangel Michael. So they're writing the word stagnation, and they're just writing that the stagnation period is going to be over for you. And they're indicating some things with family as well are going to heal. So Archangel Raphael and Archangel Michael are bringing in that healing frequency, that courage to move forward. And they want you to be aware, because they're showing me a very thin tree trunk, which means, something around with family and your support. You don't feel a very strong connection. And they're writing the word sugar, so I don't know what that means, but other than, somehow you would like for that to be sweeter. You'd like there to be more kindness and sweetness and gentleness and compassion there. And you're looking for that kind of support. Well, this is the kind of support you're going to have to give to yourself first. Because if you can do that, you can validate that by how you, by the relationship that you cultivate with yourself, then others will be more open to that, to be able to give that to you as well, because you give it to yourself. And people really treat you with all the levels of respect that you treat yourself with. That is what they're responding to. So don't make it about them, in essence, okay? Improve the support that you give to yourself. And so that's one part. Believe in yourself. Trust in your instincts and as you're going through this process, of the impossible now becoming possible, embrace it. That's how you love yourself. Just embrace it. And, really, as those triggers come up, know that they are not real any longer. They're just apparitions from a past that you used to believe in, and therefore would manifest those things. But now you're not on that path any longer. Let's look at the message from your guardian angels. Okay. And it's the 7 of emotion. And this usually indicates that you're having trouble making decisions that are in alignment with your heart, or that you're procrastinating on the decisions that your heart is just clearly pointing out to you. And somehow that you feel confused. That's another key word for this card, is just be emotionally confused. But here's the thing. You can't be confused without clarity being on the other side of that veil. This is the only reason that negative emotions exist, because of a clear, positive alignment that your inner being is always existing as. And so when we're confused, and the level intensity of the confusion is the indication of how far away that you are focusing or making actions that just totally dismiss that. And so if you can see, if you just affirm what you think you know rather than what you don't know, then you'll be closer to the alignment of clarity each step that you allow yourself to think this way. I think I know. If you can't say I know, but if you keep saying I don't know, you'll continue to feel more and more confused. All right. So you're really not confused is what I'm trying to tell you. Confusion is an illusion. It doesn't really exist. This is resisting the clarity that you know deep down inside of your heart because you're afraid of being wrong or making the wrong decision. All right? But they're telling you you're going to be safe, as they said earlier. It says, the card message says, your angels are asking you to make an important decision that you've been putting off. It's likely you know which choice you should make, but you're procrastinating so you don't upset someone else. Ask heaven for guidance and then make the choice that celebrates who you truly are. Think about that very last sentence. And the celebration is the happiness you feel, the easement that choice, or the peace that choice offers you, despite what you might think the outcome might be. So you can't have peace when you are letting your ego, make assumptions about what the future or the near future outcome is going to be as a result of following your heart. So first you have to make that find that decision that you're at peace with outside of what the assumptions your ego is going to make. All right, so I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and have a beautiful month of July, Virgos. Trust yourself.